Ever since the CS2 Armory update, a lot of people actually have quit the market and they're not sure, and those people who stayed, they're not sure about the current collections. The arabesque one seems to be the most desirable one, but at the end of the day, these are the way more rare skins in my opinion. Some of these could be definitely great play skins, and a lot of people are saying that these will crash in price even lower. And as I said, a lot of people are waiting for the skins to drop even lower in price, but some of these are actually very desirable and very sought after. Yes, we actually don't know the exact supply just because every single day these can be unboxed. But my theory was that at the time when these collections came out just a few days ago, a lot of people were farming so many stars, right? And all of them accumulated them, and there were so many flooded into the market. And I don't expect such an event in the near future, just because a lot of people have quit the market. They're done with CS, and it has many different reasons. I mean, most people don't like these skins. Personally, I like these. I'm a big fan of them. That's why I got them as well. But also the Glock is also not very expensive, I would say. A lot of people dumped the stars and quick sold the items, and everyone is undercutting each other. I think it's also a very big problem. And actually nowadays the cologne stickers remind me of the discontinued capsules that we had, just because they're not very demanded. Not a lot of people are going for these, and they're not paying these prices. They're buying them on third-party websites, just like in the Genesis terminal, and this just proves that the supply of these is actually not huge, ever since most of the skins from the Genesis terminal are super limited compared to some other discontinued collections, just because a lot of people are selling them to each other. And nowadays that's the way to go, just because it's cheaper. Obviously no one wants to overpay for some of these stickers. If you can buy them on third-party websites for way cheaper, it's understandable. And that's why I think some of these stickers will be going in the near future for a premium, just because they will be discontinued maybe in a couple of weeks. We actually don't know when Valve is going to do it, and it will be a surprise for everyone. So it's definitely way better than the Armory in one side. Are you tired of super expensive steams up on the community market and you want to buy some new ones? Up on Skinland you have the best possible market prices for these skins. No hidden commissions, at 24/7 service, 100% safe, and you get immediate payouts. Skinland also pays out instantly, so you don't have to wait for your balance to arrive. Ever since the latest Valve update, you can still trade your skins here and legends trade here. Skinland is the official partner of Vitality. The best work with the best, even Vitality chooses Skinland. And if you want to sell your skins, here's a bonus for you. If you use my promo code RubyJetski, you get $10 for free if you sell your skins for $100. And thank you Skinland for sponsoring this video. The application rate is very important, and for skins it doesn't matter, but stickers, they live off of that. Just because if nobody is going to apply these stickers and a lot of investors will be just holding them, well, the supply is actually not going to go lower from where it is, so the potential of it is not as big, right? And I'm currently picking these skins up. I've got myself the AWP Sovereign Flame. Yes, I think it's a very beautiful looking play skin, and to be honest, I didn't buy it as an investment. I want to use it as a play skin just because I absolutely love the looks of it. I know there's people out there hating up on the skin, but I don't see the point. It's a new skin, and if we were playing the game just to use the skins, right, at the end of the day nothing is guaranteed, but I think it's very possible that this skin is going to rise. This one is, for example, in a field tested condition, and for example some of the battle scout skins, they're also very demanded, ever since they're not very expensive considered for a very new skin that just dropped up on the market. I mean, prices are around like what, $80, maybe even cheaper for the battle scout condition, and very high battle scout floats go for a premium up on the markets currently, and in the near future I can expect prices to rise even more. And also, this is not a secret, I've acquired myself the USP-S Spiral Glitch from the Spy and Tech collection. In the faction new condition, we've paid for it at around like what, 130 euros. I think it's a beautiful looking play skin, and also down the line this is going to be my main USP skin that I'm gonna use. I think it's very beautiful looking, definitely a clean skin. I've never seen something similar up on the USP. Yes, prices for these could be dropping in the near future, but I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. Maybe in a couple of months they could certainly also crash. Nothing is guaranteed, you should always do your own research. But I'm buying these skins. If I'm gonna profit on it, maybe I'm gonna sell, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this skin has so many details going for it, and I absolutely love it, and that's why I will be enjoying this one. I think that the Farmer's Snake song from the Arabesque collection, it's just a mil-spec skin, and for a mil-spec skin it looks so beautiful. In the faction new condition, we've actually unboxed it with our opening, and also you can see the eyes are kind of glowing in the dark, which makes it also very unique. We're also currently giving away this P250 Lotus imprint to one of you lucky viewers. If you want to participate and win this Arabesque collection skin, I think it's very beautiful. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, And make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. Some of these Armory stickers were selling for just a few cents up on the markets and are currently actually exploding up on them just because the demand has picked up, and as I said, so many stars have flooded the market, because at this point nowadays it's not really certain which investments you should be going for, and nobody wants to pay a lot for these just because there's so many of them out there. To be honest, it's not hard to hit these, and a lot of these stickers will be flooding the markets in the next few weeks. But also the potential is there that not a lot of people are actually gonna spend the Armory stars, rather they're currently going for the new collections, and that's why these stickers could be picking up in price. But it's very volatile. I myself haven't bought any of these stickers. Yes, some of these are looking very cool in my opinion, and also they are not very expensive. I would say it's definitely cool if you want to grab these to put them on your guns, but don't expect them to explode ever since it's very volatile. Also, please be very careful with your Armory skins, because a lot of these are currently dipping in price very hard, just like this Tech 9 Whiteout. Just a few months ago it was selling for 62 euros up on the Steam community market. Ever since we reached like 30 euros, and as you can see we're actually dropping even lower. Even though the liquidity of it has risen, prices are still going down. I think there's still room upwards, but it's also very volatile. Please make your own research up on these skins, and generally speaking a lot of the Armory collections are nowadays not the best investments. There's so many different ones we should be aiming for. The Glock-18 Water Elemental, and to be exact, yes, the factory condition is currently reaching new all-time highs yet again, but the minimum wear condition is still not that expensive on third-party websites. I think the potential towards these breakout collections is still there. Also, cases in generally have dropped a lot in price. It just shows that not a lot of people trust Valve anymore, and they're selling off maybe the cases. Nowadays not that many people are actually opening cases as well, maybe with the new Army rotation. Maybe that's why prices are also dipping, but there's so many different reasons why it could be happening. It's also the summertime right now, and maybe towards December I think a lot of cases could start recovering actually. Also, the M4A4 Felix from the AWP collection in a field tested condition was selling just like a few hours ago for like what, 15-20 euros up on third-party websites in the field tested condition, and up on the Steam community market it's already selling for 30. The minimal wear condition is also currently exploding. As you can see, prices have literally started to pick up. I'm not saying these are the best investments, but all I wanted to say is maybe that these prices were very good and good entry points into the market, because not everyone was taking the risk, right? And it's obvious, but some people did, and they could get rewarded for it. As you can see, the AK-47 Consequence of Jin, also from the AWP collection, it's a red skin, and it's also very volatile, was selling for what, 300 something euros up on the Steam community market, and currently we're sitting at around the same price. It's also kind of very volatile to invest into new things. Most people just want to watch the market, see where it's heading, and make then the decisions. But sometimes it's just a gamble at the end of the day. I don't really suggest going for these skins up on the Steam community market, ever since you can buy them on third-party websites so much cheaper, and also well-worn battle scars slowly but surely are picking up in price, but we'll have to see where it goes. What do you guys think when these collections are gonna get rotated out of the current active drop pool? The SN collection as well with the USP Royal Guard, definitely very beautiful looking skins. They're so cheap up on the markets, and definitely very beautiful looking play skins. If they would get removed from the active drop pool, I think prices could definitely be surging, because these are very demanded skins. And if you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos. Join our Discord community, the link will be down in the description.